What's up, you guys? Let's go ahead and make some super easy stuffed shells, okay? This meal was highly requested by my boyfriend. He loves when I make my stuffed shells. And of course, I don't mind making them for him, okay? So here's mostly all the ingredients that I am going to be using. And yes, that ground beef in the bag is frozen. I already had one that was unthawed, but I already had to take it out the wrapper and go ahead and put it in my pot. So I just grabbed one out the freezer really quick to put it in there. So, as you guys know about me by now, I love to drain my ground beef before I put my seasonings, because after I drain it and I season it, the seasoning will actually stick onto my meat, and all the flavor won't be gone and all the grease, okay? That's why I like to drain my meat and season it after it is done cooking. And I will also have all my ingredients down below in the description for anybody who actually wants to make this recipe. It will be down below. And then after I'm done seasoning my meat, I go ahead and go in with my 4 cheese sauce. I use the 4 cheese sauce, and then I use the tomato basil. I use half and half. This pan is for my boyfriend. He's the only one who's going to be eating this, so it's not too much. This is about maybe a pound of ground beef. It's not too much. And then I go in with my seasoning salt with the pink Himalaya in there. And I do not use as much salt. I don't put that much salt in none of my foods because my boyfriend has high blood pressure. So I watch out for when I am seasoning. And then after my meat comes up to a simmer, I took it off this and I put it to the side because I'm going to start boiling my noodles. And then I like to go ahead and use hot water. I don't know, it's just something that I've always done when I'm getting ready to boil noodles. And then I'm gonna go in with my olive oil just so my noodles will not stick together when the water actually comes to a boil. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and with my Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning, and I forgot to put it over there with my other stuff, and so that is also for the olive oil as well. I forgot to put it over there. That's why you didn't see it. And then of course, I love my garlic salt. Again, I do not put that much garlic salt or salt at all in my foods. And then now that our water has came to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and put our jumbo shells in our water so they can go ahead and boil. I boil them for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I don't boil them that long because they're also going to finish cooking when I put all this in the oven, okay? And I gave this a stir before I put the top back on so they can go ahead and continue boiling. And while that is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my ricotta cheese, my regular triple cheddar cheese, and my 1 egg in a bowl because I'm going to stuff my shells with this, okay? I've always stuffed my shells with this. This is so good. I really like it. He really likes it. That's why he loves my stuffed shells. So I put about a half of the container of the ricotta cheese in there. I only put a little bit of triple cheddar. It's not even a half of the bag. And then I went in with my egg. I believe the egg just goes in there to help it sticks together. That's why I put my egg in there. And then I go in with a little bit of my garlic salt. I don't want you guys to think that it's a lot of garlic salt, and it's not. It's really not. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then after I put that in there, I'm going to go ahead and give it a big stir until it is very well mixed, okay? It has to be very well mixed. And this is what it looks like after I have done mixing it all. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead. I like to put meat sauce on the bottom of my pan before I start stuffing my shells and putting them on my pan. I just like to do it that way. You guys don't have to do it if you do not want to, but I just prefer to do my stuffed shells this way. That's how I've always done it, and that's what I'm going to always do. I just feel weird if I don't put it at the bottom of the pan first before I start putting my stuffed shells in there. And here is what my stuffed shells look like. Well, my shells look like, I'm sorry. After I drain them in the water. Okay, and then after I'm done with that and they are drained, I'll go in with my ricotta cheese sauce first. And then after that, I'll go ahead and put in my meat sauce next. And then I just sit them. It don't matter how you sit them. You can just sit them however you want to. I just like to sit mine this way. And then here it all looks after I am done stuffing everything. Well, every shell, sorry. And then after that, I go ahead and put the meat sauce that's left over. I just put the rest of it on top of the shells because that's what I like to do. It's really good this way if you put the rest of it on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and put half of this triple cheddar on top of my stuffed shells. And then I'm going to evenly spread it. And then after I put the triple cheddar cheese, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm going to go in with my whole milk mozzarella, okay? I went in with a half a bag of my whole milk mozzarella as well. I don't put too much cheese, especially for this pan because it's real small. Like I said, it's for my boyfriend. And then I am going to go ahead and sprinkle some parsley on top. I love parsley, and I love the way it gives it that nice little color. Look at that, just so beautiful before I put it in the oven, and even more beautiful when I take it out. Just look at it. It was so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Goodbye.